Hey, what's up, guys? This is Big Mobile Mechanic LLC again. Yeah, I've got a good one for y'all. I just got a call.
It's a veteran, and she's having a lot of trouble. She had another mobile mechanic go by and mess with her car about 9 months ago. She says she's got an alternator and a battery installed by this guy, and he left, and the battery light stayed on this vehicle. The charging system stayed on. So I still kept on telling her that she had a charging issue. Guy never went back. Today or yesterday, she said that she was driving down the road and the vehicle shut off on her. So I'm thinking either the alternator that he installed went bad, which isn't a bad deal. But when it's only been 9 months or so, and so if the alternator still has a warranty, why not just go replace it? I mean, from what he told her, it's a year of labor warranty also. So why not just go replace it if it's a year warranty on the labor, and you know for a fact that the alternator still has a warranty, why not just replace it? She just called me and told me that he's not answering her phone calls, he's not responding or anything. So I'm gonna go by and see if I can help her out with it. It's not a big job, hopefully, or anything like that. Now the diagnosing, I'm kind of worried about it, sort of, because from the looks of it, he never found the problem, and the problem has always existed. So I'm gonna try to figure out something for her. Let's see if I can bring y'all along. She seems like a real cool lady. I already told her that there's no price or no charge involved in this, and so she lives right down the street from me. I'm gonna go see what I can figure out. I'll turn y'all on as soon as I get there. Alright guys, she should be coming out here in a minute. Let's go see what we can figure out.
Thank you so much.
Hi Regina.
Hi, Gina Wakefield.
Nice to meet you, I'm Vic.
Nice to meet you.
Hope you don't mind, I'm gonna record this.
Please.
Hope you don't mind.
That's fine.
Alright, so let's get the keys.
Oops. There you go.
Is it not working at all?
I don't know.
They're barely dim. The battery's really dimmed. Let me turn off this truck.
He does not. He's
Loud.
pissed that I'm like, which is so weird. Dude, you told me you'd help me today. Now you're saying tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, it's the weather. I mean, for one, it's kind of iffy. It's kind of weird. It's sometimes really kind of, excuse my words, but it kind of sucks sometimes when it's like this, when the weather's like this, because we don't like, in the mechanic's point of view,
of course.
we don't like to get in the vehicle and muddy it all up, put all the rain, and we have to leave the doors open, you know, stuff like that. But this is something that he could do easily.
Yeah.
So who's all put their hands on this?
Just him.
Just him. So far, I mean, he didn't even put the plastic cover back on. That's kind of rude, right?
Really?
I think. I mean, it's so easy to put this back on there so it won't short out.
Oh.
That's positive. That's straight to the battery. So if you get a wrench or if you put any metal objects against this, it will short out and it could cause a lot of problems to your vehicle, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's not touch anything yet. Let me get the charging system or the battery analyzer.
And he was asking if I had taken it out or anything.
If he's taken it out, if you've taken it out,
Yeah.
he's asking. So you got to talk to him?
No, he's texting me.
Oh, okay.
He's like, you're trying to use my account for the warranty on the car.
Oh, they called him.
No, I told him.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. They called him either way.
No.
So what?
I said.
Tell him what's the problem with you getting the warranty alternator? If we know for a fact that it's not, or we know that we might need it, you know, and he don't want to come out and take a look. So your battery's really
He's
dead. Just at 11 volts.
I'll replace it. It's shown to be good every time. I've tested it before, and every time you've tested it, I will test everything again. But something's draining the battery.
Yeah, the battery's dead.
And this has been coming on since I got it fixed.
Is this a hybrid?
No, sir.
It's not. So it doesn't shut off on you on stops or anything like that?
This has been going on. That's not that one. That just started the FWC. This check engine light, checks the charge system light. It's been happening since he changed out the alternator.
So after he changed it and you saw that light come on, did you ever tell him about it?
Yeah, I
did?
immediately, because I was freaking out.
I don't see why he wouldn't come and take a look at it and see what he can figure out.
He did, and then he did the sensor, and it didn't fix it. And he says, well, I don't know what else to tell you.
So there's still been an ongoing problem with it for the longest time.
Since July, and I paid $700 to him.
Okay, let me get a jump box. A jump box. See, he should be on top of this. $700, and more than likely, what, $300 went to him.
Yeah, I have the receipt.
So he should be taking care of it. I wonder why he don't want to come and deal with it.
And it says warranty, 1-year parts and labor warranty.
Yeah, he should be over here right now, seeing what he can figure out. At least letting you know that it's not the alternator.
Well, he said he's gonna come by tomorrow after he promised he'd come today.
All right, we got some charge in it. Let me jump start it real quick, and hopefully it stays on for us for a little bit. Alternator's not running.
The alternator's not running?
No.
You got that on video?
It is. We're at about 9.3 volts. So that means the alternator's not running at all. I wish you could see this. That way he can just come and change that alternator for you. I do want to check.
Okay, so you're saying that the alternator's dead?
Exactly. The vehicle's running right now, and we're only showing 9 volts now, 8.99 volts. And so what the alternator does is charge the battery. Right now the alternator's not running whatsoever. I can do some more tests if we need to. Let me get my voltmeter, and we can check some volt. We'll check from ground to positive, and we're good. So we have a connection going from the positive to the alternator here, and we're still reading only 8 volts. So that alternator's got to be bad from here on. I'm gonna check the ground wire, and ground showing 7.9 volts. So ground is good, the battery positive is good, so we should be good. The alternator is the only culprit here that's not charging the battery. So now if we leave the car running right now, all it'll do is just shut off, just because the alternator, which is a charging system, is not charging the battery here. So we need a new alternator. Now we gotta see what he can figure out. If we gotta figure out if he wants to come and do it himself today, or if he will give us a warranty. So what do you think? You've already talked to him or texted with him a couple of times, right? Oh, you know what else I want to check? One more thing to check is our fuses, just to make sure that none of our alternator fuses have blown. So now we gotta see where alternator fuse is, and it should be up here on this side. Let me change my keys to the back side, and we'll get into seeing what we can. And I'm more than sure it's the alternator, because if one of our fuses was bad, then our alternator wouldn't have positive to it. And I can see our fuses, and our fuses look good.
The fuses look good?
The fuses look good, yeah. Now I can double check by putting ground here and seeing if we have any battery power, which we do. We have 9.4 volts. And we can probably check it there. And check it here. 9 volts, 9 volts, 9 volts, 9 volts, and 9 volts. So everything is good there. Let me make sure, double check that we don't have any other alternator fuses that I'm missing. Ignition, rear, backup, small, green. That's your battery. And that one is 125 amp. That's that one, so that one's connected, so we're good there. Let's see if we have any other ones. Cheese box. No, that's the only one. If we had any relay or fuse that would have blown, would have been this one, and that's it. And that sucker looks great and good. So it's not the fuses, it's not nothing but the alternator. That's all he had to come and do. So I don't see why he.
How long does that usually take
To do this?
to do the alternator?
To do the alternator, it'll take about an hour. About an hour. If you're talking about labor time, it's showing about an hour of labor time. Really easy.
And then you would be able to do if I got the
Oh yeah.
alternator?
Yeah, we needed.
How much would you be charged then?
What do you mean?
How much would you charge then?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna charge you. I told you. If you can get the alternator, that's what I was hoping, that you could find the alternator, or see if he could get you the alternator and we can just swap it out right now, because that's about alternator. I'd really like for him to do it, because I hate going over other mechanics and not letting him check it and all that, and so he can be okay with his work and everything. But if he don't want to show up, then we gotta get moving. We gotta get moving too, because you need your vehicle. And that's the whole point of being a mobile mechanic, is getting people on the road, customers on the road. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't just do it. And because he just changed the, oh look at that, I didn't even put this back down, it could have fell off. Because he changed the alternator, and you said the charging system was still showing, maybe that was a bad alternator from the beginning. That's all I can think of. What year? Well, we'll have to take that battery off to know exactly what year this is. When did you change this? About the same time?
He says, are they going to warranty for it for you?
I'm trying.
You do not play around, do you?
I try every day.
Huh?
Every day I try.
My
I try to
gosh.
help as much as I can. I mean, of course, sometimes I gotta pay some bills, but most of the time I try to help. I've had a bunch of problems, but
Have you?
everything gets worked out, no matter what.
God is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I leave it up to. It's just God doing His thing.
Well, I will blow you up on social media.
For sure. Let's just hope everything works out, because I'm kind of worried about the damn machines, and they always are horrible. They always give me issues.
The machines do?
The machines.
Why?
Those machines, they don't, for one, they don't, you know. The only reason they would try to mess with us is because their machine, they're gonna say their machine is working fine, and that the alternator is working fine. But you got proof, and I've got proof it's not functioning. So is it not a? It's gotta be a 17 then. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't just replace it. I hope Oaksbrown has a damn alternator.
No, what?
I hope they have an alternator at Oaksbrown. I should have asked them.
Should I call?
Yeah.
Let me go get my iPad so I can record stuff.
Okay. Let's try 14, boys. Where's my other guy here? What's happening? Is it gonna be hiding behind that? Just might be. Or is it part of that? That is. Let's see. Let's see if this guy can do it. Except now let me see. Let's try something like this. Maybe. Nope. Let's try something else. Let's try this big guy. Not too big.
I'm sorry, am I speaking with? Hi, Edward. I'm just calling to see if you have a 2013 Honda Accord alternator, please.
It's an EX 2.4.
It's a 4-cylinder.
4-cylinder.
Here, it's $519.99. They have a $40.
So you do have it?
Okay, so you do have it?
Yes.
And what about refurbished?
That is the reason.
That is a remanufactured?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the reason.
That should be it.
Okay, so what's the total? 606.19 with taxes. Okay. And military on that? Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
What do you say about that?
God bless. $600?
I told you, they're expensive.
Jesus. So after they give me back that other one, it should be like 200.
What? What do you mean?
Or they should be able to just swap this out completely.
Oh yeah, they're gonna swap it out completely.
Where I don't have to pay anything?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. And I think I remember Edward. I haven't gone to that store in a while, but Edward should be the guy I used to work for or work with
Okay.
in Seguin, so he should be pretty cool.
Okay.
But I think our other alternator bolt at the very bottom runs underneath this tensioner that I'm trying to get out. So
Can I help you with anything?
no, this might take me a little bit longer than I thought.
Okay.
In there, boy. That thing is in there, boys. Alright guys, so far seems like it should just be the alternator. We'll find out in a little bit. That's how you install an alternator. And by the way, it's a 2.4 liter. A golden retriever.
Sit. You gotta sit. You wanna stay up here? Sit.
Let's finish putting the tensioner back on.
Good boy. Stay.
Oops. Well, you got some lungs on you. Tell you that much. Hands are too small. It looks like it's going on.
This isn't hard to do, huh?
What?
Putting an alternator in?
Nah, not at all. It's not at all. It's just kind of
Tedious.
cramped up in there,
Oh.
but it's not more. I usually charge about an hour just for this, so it's only $85 to install, so it's not bad.
You charge 85 bucks?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Just to install an alternator on the Honda, not too hard at all.
Oh, I see how it's hard.
Yeah, see.
It's tedious. There's not an easier way to do it, huh?
Nah. It's in there though. And there. We just gotta tighten this guy up a little bit more. Bolt. Yeah, bolt. It's aluminum, we can't go that hard, that tight on it. And then we'll get, I think it was a 14 though.
Do you do ACs too?
AC, oh yes. AC work, yes, on vehicles.
Oh
of
man,
course.
you're stay busy.
For sure, all day. That should be good there. Then we gotta get to that one. And then I think it was a 14. What do we have here? Oh, you know what? It was a 17 mil on that one.
Stay.
Yeah. Here.
Stay.
Should we go that way? That way.
That's a good boy. I love you so.
Let me look at the diagram. Yeah. Right. Now, there. Come on. Right there. And then we can go this way. Or go this way. So. Still come off.
That's the best way. That's the best plug ever. That's the best one right there. You just record it.
Now we get 17. Over here. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Is somebody? Yeah, right. And we're in there. Oh, we're off a little bit. Hang on. We should be good there. There, perfect. And now, yeah, you got tired of that.
Chill, man. Gotta chill, man.
Perfect.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
13, 14. Ah, there you go. Now we can redo the battery. And this guy. We should be okay there. I think we got everything. I'm sorry, I got a text from a lady saying that she needs a radiator put in.
Oh.
And she's like, you've done some work for me, so I was trying to figure out who she was. We'll nuke that for a minute. Huh?
Most of your work in New Braunfels?
I believe so. Yeah, most of my work is in Broncos.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I like it. It comes out good. When I was in Seguin, it was really slow over there, but I mean, it was cool because everybody knew me and everything, but I'm like, I'm kind of over that. I want to make more money, you know?
Right.
And the keys are over here. Alright, let's see what happens here. See if we don't blow up. Moment of truth here. 14.7 volts. We should be good.
Perfect.
Now we just leave the vehicle running for a little bit.
Okay. No more check system.
No more check system. So it was a bad alternator from the beginning, huh?
Asshole. Excuse me, Lord.
Oh, you good. 192 or 149.
Turn on my AC.
Let's give the battery a little bit of
A
time
little time.
for it to charge up and everything.
Okay.
We don't want to start draining it out right away. Even though the alternator's working, the alternator's overworking right now just because it's having to charge that battery.
Oh, okay.
So we don't want to overdo it right now. But we will. And also you have ABS, traction control, and all these other lights. That's probably because your parking brake is on for the brake. And all the other lights are probably on just because of, ooh, enter code. To enter the security code, automatically push and
Oh, it's in the
hold.
door.
Oh, you have the code?
It's in the it's always in the glove box.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was worried about that. So all we gotta do is put your code in.
Yeah, I do take that and
Yeah, just 3. That's perfect.
isn't that cool?
Yeah. I usually have a hard time with these. I have to call the VIN number into the dealer,
Oh my gosh, really?
and then they're asking me who I am. So far so good. We got everything going. It's at 13.8 volts. Best thing. That's perfect. I do want to drive it around the neighborhood to see if the rest of those lights come off.
Okay.
Because more than likely that's the reason why most of those came on. I don't know if you have any other issues or when they came on. When did they come on?
When this happened.
When this all right. So that's more than likely gonna take that away.
Okay.
So let's drive it around the neighborhood real quick.
Okay.
All
right, guys. So as y'all seen, her vehicle was running fine. It ended up just being the alternator. I don't know what all I'm gonna put on this video, just because there was a bunch of things going on. The lady, she had another guy do the job a while back, a couple of months ago, and he came and checked it a couple of months ago, or a couple of days ago or something, and he said the alternator was checked by AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and they said that it was a good alternator, so he didn't want to come back to replace it, because he said that they were telling him that it was a good alternator. I checked it, looks like it was a bad alternator, so I changed it. Alternator's working fine. The charging system is gone. No, the vehicle's running just fine. So that just shows you that not always is getting it checked at a different place will give you the good outcome. So the alternator was bad on this one. That's all I can really say right now. Vehicle had 149,774 miles on it, and I think it ran good. Let's leave it at that. Thanks for watching.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I'm dirty.
Oh, perfect. Everything's gone. 149,775.
Slow down.
You had the AC on it. Yeah. Probably just because of the battery issues and the power issues, not getting enough power. Perfect. It's running great, and hopefully she runs good for you. And Honda, my daughter's car, she has a 2000, I bought for her years ago or so. It wasn't a brand new car. 2000. I showed up and just turned it right on, and it hasn't turned off on her. Good job on you calling me and getting a hold of me instead of waiting for the other guy. No, you should be fine. Try to turn it back on.
Huh?
Try to turn it back on. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you should be fine. Everything should be good. If you have any other issues, give me a call. We'll try to figure something out. Because I did it for free, it might take me a little bit to get to it if I'm busy or whatever. But if I'm not busy, I will get to you. I will try to get to you. But no, you got my number. I'm gonna send you a. That's what we can exchange for
Yes, sir.
doing this. I can send you my website, and maybe you can reply to it. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube,
Absolutely.
Instagram, or
You've got a
TikTok, or
fan right
whatever.
here.
Yeah, for sure.